Hidalgo, get loud and say it with me now. This is Monster Jam.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. A fire was set in the dark. It's time
All right, Hidalgo. Good afternoon. Muy buenas tardes and welcome to Monster Jam. We're kicking it off with our very first competition, the adrenaline-driven JCB Racing, where our 8 superstars will have one attempt to beat the clock. And the driver with the fastest time will get the first 8 points towards the overall event championship here this afternoon. So Hidalgo, who's ready for adrenaline and JCB Racing?
Representing the Ramunition Dodge Ram since 2020 is Kurt Kramer in Ramunition.
And the time for Kurt Kramer, Ramunition, is 11.550.
$11.550 for our first run here in JCB Racing competition. You see him coming around that third turn, going up over the ramp, crossing the finish line with the fastest time, 11.550. She already has a JCB Racing win under her belt. Michaela Toluska in Megalodon.
And the time for Michaela Tolushka's Megalodon is a 12.508.
Another wide turn coming around there, losing valuable time as she crosses the finish line, 12.508. Taking a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay, you see that shark pectoral fins going around, getting across the finish line. Her time to beat still, 11.550. He's a world record holder and one fast man. Make some noise for Mark Hall in Raminator.
The time for Mark Hall in Raminator, it is a 12.526.
That third turn there, super tight. Trying to get around there to get a good straightforward jump over the ramp. Some of these competitors having a little trouble there as we take a look at the replay here, going over the ramp, crossing the finish line. The time to beat still, Ramunition with 11.550.
Monster Jam Trivia, and I have my friend Maria Regina, and she is going to play Monster Jam Trivia with me. So, Maria Regina, I'm going to have you turn just a little bit, because you have to look at the video board because one of our drivers is going to ask you a question, and then I want you to guess the answer. Think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right, Hidalgo, we're going to need your help. So let's all take a look up at the video board and see who is going to ask the trivia question.
Hey Monster Jam fans, MJ Solorio here, and it's time for Monster Jam Trivia. What animal is El Toro Loco? Is it A, a bull, B, a dog, C, a shark, or D, a bird? If you know the answer, let me hear it.
All right, Maria Regina. So MJ Solorio wants to know, what animal is El Toro Loco? A, a bull, B, a dog, C, a shark, or D, a bird? I'm going to ask Hidalgo first. Hidalgo, shout out the letter. What is it? Hidalgo's pretty smart, and I know you're smart too. So, Maria Regina, what is the answer?
A.
She says A, a bull. Let's see if you got it right.
If you guessed A, you got it. Now time for more Monster Jam.
That is awesome. Good job. And because you guessed A, you're going home with your own little bull. So now he's going to keep your friend company. You think you like it?
Yeah.
Are you ready for some more action?
Yeah.
You know what? I am too, so stick around because we still got a lot more Monster Jam coming your way.
BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, a one-stop shop for all your off-highway solutions. With amazing quality and value, check out the wide selection of BKT tires, ranging from ATV to agriculture and giant earth mover tires online at bkt-tires.com. She's the queen of the black and green wrecking machine. It's Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger.
And the time for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, is a 10.289.
Taking a look right now at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. And the official time for Gravedigger is a 9.837. 9.837, your new fastest time. He's your 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year. It's Brandon Teleska, and Just Get Her Done too.
The time for Brandon Teleshka's Just Get Her Done 2 is an 11.375.
11.375 on the clock. Getting a nice turn here on that third turn, getting over the ramp and crossing the finish line with a time of 11.375, which is good enough for second place currently here in our JCB racing competition. Already with 7 wins in time racing this season is Blake Granger and Monster Mud Dalmatian.
And the time for Blake Granger, Monster Mud Dalmatian, is a 9.582.
Getting a great turn and up and over the ramp, crossing the finish line with the new fastest time here in JCB Racing is Blake Granger, Monster Mud Dalmatian, with a 9.582. 9.582 is the time to beat. Taking a look at the JCB Racing competition leaderboard with just 2 drivers left to take to the track. You see right now we got a lot of 12s and 11s, but it's the sub 10-second runs here for Gravedigger in second place, Monster Mud Dalmatian, with your score, your time to beat, 9.582. Monster Jam tracks are built by JCB. Dig deeper, lift higher, and move more with the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, JCB. He's a U.S. Army veteran, and here to win the competition is Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Tony Oaks Thunderoris with a 10.315.
Took a little trouble there getting the rear of that Monster Jam truck around to get it over the track there. Could have cost him a couple fractions of a second. Right now you see the official time here on the original Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. A 10.315 is the time for Thunderoris. Good enough for third place here in the JCB Racing competition with 1 to go. The fastest time to beat, 9.582. If you've ever thought about running with the Bulls, not this one. It's MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
And the time for MJ Solario is a 10.198.
The official time on the clock, 10.198 for El Toro Loco and the Crazy Bull out there on the track, which means your winner of JCB Racing competition, taking the first 8 points of the afternoon, is Blake Granger and Monster Mud Dalmatian with a fast time of 9.582. This is Blake Granger's eighth win here in JCB Racing, the timed competition.
Congratulations, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, really coming off all that momentum from last night's overall win, carrying it over into today. Talk to us about that JCB Racing win.
Man, I absolutely love JCB Racing. When can you go wrong when you can hop in a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck with 1,500 horsepower and lay that pedal to the floor just to come out here and have fun with all you Monster Jam fans right here in Hidalgo, Texas. It don't get much better than that.
Well, we have the two-wheel skills competition coming up next. Talk to me about what your plan is for two-wheel skills.
Man, as you know, I love balancing that beautiful puppy dog on its front two paws, on its rear two paws. Heck, we might flip it upside down. I want you guys on your feet making noise. We're going to have a good old day right here in Hidalgo. Are you guys having fun? Let me hear you.
Keep it going for your JCB Racing winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian picking up his second win here in JCB Racing competition of the weekend. As you can see, it catapults him to the top of the BKT overall event leaderboard, picking up the first 8 points. You see Gravedigger Kristen Anderson picking up 7 points. She had the second fastest time. El Toro Loco with a time of 10.198 is in third place, picking up 6 points. Thunderboys with 5. Just Get Her Done with 4. Ramunition 3. Megalodon 2. Raminator with 1. Still so much competition left, including our very next competition of the event, the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. 8 points available for the winner of this competition. And this is where you come in, Monster Jam fans. It's time for you to get on the action. Scan that QR code, go to judgeszone.com on your smartphones, and make sure your scores will predict our winners. We're looking for 2 attempts each. 2 attempts from our drivers. We're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. Anything these Monster Jam drivers can get their trucks to do on 2 wheels. Up next, the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
All right, Hidalgo, and it is time for our second competition, Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills. As just like Farouk said, we're looking for so many array of different tricks, but they can only do it on 2 wheels. But the most important part, it is your time to shine. We're gonna need your help to determine who will win the Two-Wheel Skills competition and freestyle by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com or scanning the QR code that will be up on the video board. You will enter the code HID and click submit. And as soon as you see that BKT tire, you're going to slide it up or down to the number of your choosing, and we'll accumulate your scores into one single number that will be awarded to that driver for that competition. So Hidalgo, ustedes van a escoger el ganador de esta competencia y freestyle usando sus teléfonos inteligentes y yendo a la página judgeszone.com o escaneando el código que va a estar en la pantalla. Van a ingresar el código HID y darle al botón ingresar. Cuando vean a la llanta BKT en su pantalla, la van a subir para arriba o para abajo y vamos a ingresar todos sus puntos para llegar a un número que le será a ese competidor para esa competencia. Now remember everything Farouk said, because you only have 20 seconds, solo 20 segundos, to get your scores locked in after each one of our competitors. So Hidalgo, who's ready to get tricky with the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge?
He's got the skills to pay the bills. It's Mark Hall in Raminator. That was the first attempt for Raminator as he gears up and lines up for his second attempt.
Let's make some noise for the legendary driver, Mark Hall, Raminator. And now, Hidalgo, it is your time to shine. Scan that QR code on the video board. Head on over to judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds to lock those scores in now.
Looking to get the reverse stopper on that first attempt. The second attempt going over the log stack right here for a big sky wheelie, getting some good verticality, good air. The first score is in for Raminator, and it is 5.110. Good enough for first place. 5.110. First place for Raminator. It's time to make some noise for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. One a tip down, one to go.
Getting tricky with it on only two fins. It's Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Hidalgo, if you would like to feed Finny a nice little fishy treat, lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
The fins are in to win it right here. Megalodon coming in with a two-wheel skills challenge, putting up some great stoppers right there with a little walk across the pod. The score to beat is a 5.110. The score for Michaela Telechka and Megalodon is 8.726. We have a new leader. First place for Megalodon. Two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard. The score to beat right now, 8.726, laid down by Megalodon. Representing the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois is Kurt Kramer in Rammunition. And the blue Ram truck goes with a sky wheelie for his first attempt.
Balancing on only two BKT boxing gloves, ready to knock him out, Kurt Kramer, Rammunition. Scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Remunition.
The glaring lights of the Blue Eye Ram truck. Look at the Sky Willie right there on the replay, getting some good air, good verticality right now as he's third to run here on the track. Looking for his first win here in the two-wheel skills challenge is Kurt Kramer in Remunition. The score for Remunition is good enough for second place. It's a 6.282. 6.282, second place for Remunition. Checking out the two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard after 3 runs here. Raminator with a 5.110, Remunition with a 6.282, and Megalodon on top with your score to beat right now here in the two-wheel skills challenge, 8.726. Monster Jam is proud to partner and support St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Today, we can make a great impact for patients' families of St. Jude. Individuals like you make it possible so families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. So they can focus on helping their child live. Because of your support, St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer. You can donate today by texting Monster Jam to 785-833 or scan the QR code on the screen and make sure you assign your dollar amount to one of our Monster Jam superstars. You can help them win St. Jude Ambassador of the event. The driver with the most money donated will get that honor. So make sure you donate as easily as you can. Apple Pay, Google Pay, and more. PayPal donating is so much easier. So make sure you get it done. Help Monster Jam support St. Jude's mission to find the cure, saving children by donating now. Let's hear it for Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done 2.
Looking to make a statement in the competition is Brandon Telechka. Just Get Her Done 2. Now though, scoring is now open. Scan that QR code. You have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in for Just Get Her Done 2.
Nose down, tires up. That's the way you drive that Monster Jam truck right there. As we take a look right now, the original super glue glued to the action replay. Very special feature of the Just Get Her Done 2 truck. With the flat nose, he's able to lay it straight flat down on the ground. As you guys saw, he turned it off and let the alarm sound. Ring the bell for Just Get Her Done 2. The score is... we have a new leader. New leader, first place, 9.395 for Just Get Her Done 2. Up next, it's the polka-dotted puppy, Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. in his first attempt right now. Look at him waving those big BKT puppy paws at you. Wave back, Hidalgo. Setting up for attempt number 2. Here we go.
The playful cachorrito looking to get some treats. It's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And Hidalgo, if you'd like to toss this old puppy a bone, it's time to lock your scores for him now at judgeszone.com. Scan the QR code, use the code HID.
The polka dotted puppy out here with the great save right there. Let him hear you, Hidalgo. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, looking for another victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge. The score to beat right now is a 9.395. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... we have a new leader, 9.659, first place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. 9.659, your new score to beat here in the two-wheel skills challenge. 5 down, 3 to go in this competition.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you were having an incredible time watching all of our superstars. But you know, we got a lot of superstars here at Monster Jam behind the scenes. You might be seeing some of these guys running around in these official yellow jackets. That's right, that is the team of the United States Hot Rod Association, the safety tech officials. You know what? Let's hear from them right now, see what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Cody. I am a USHRA safety tech official with Monster Jam. I've been doing this for about 4 years. We're here in Hidalgo, Texas. To get ready, we put up all sorts of banners, all sorts of plastic on the seats for safety, and then we paint this wonderful dirt. Instead of it being brown, we got to paint it nice and pretty.
Hi, my name is Matt Gilmer. I'm one of our USHRA safety tech officials. Part of my job is keeping the track looking pretty, along with the dirt squad. Painting the tracks one of the times I could actually be creative and give you guys something cool to look at, and then our drivers that come destroy. So, hope you guys have a wonderful time here in Hidalgo, Texas for Monster Jam.
Hidalgo, I hope you have a great time.
Monster Jam fans, you might remember when you came in today, that pod was beautifully constructed and painted. Here on the video board, you can see sped up here, all those guys painting the track, all that hard work and dedication. You know, this is just a couple of seconds, but it does take a lot more than that. You know what? They're here in the building. Everybody, let's make some noise. Give these safety tech officials a huge round of applause.
Seeking her second victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge, Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger.
She's digging graves and taking names. It's Kristen Anderson, grave digger. Hidalgo scoring is now open for the blonde Undertaker, and if you'd like to help her out, it's time to lock your scores for her now at judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds.
Grave digger coming out, laying out two incredible hits here off the ramp there, looking to get the stoppie, and the poppers going down right here, putting up the best two-wheel skills Grave digger can right here in this competition today. The score to beat right now, 9.659. Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The score for Grave Digger is good enough for fourth place is a 7.814. 7.814 for Grave Digger. During that competition, you may have heard a lot of revving. Seems like there may be some issues with the driving there of Grave Digger. We're going to go and pull her off the track and get you ready here for the rest of the competition. Two more drivers left to go here in the two-wheel skills challenge. All of your favorite Monster Jam trucks can be taken home with you thanks to the only authentic line of Monster Jam toys brought to you by Spin Master. Bring all the action home with toys, including Mini Scorpion playset, the Supercharged Speedway playset, and assorted sizes of authentic-to-scale Monster Jam die-cast trucks. Crush it, crash it, jam it, Monster Jam!
Alrighty, Hidalgo, we're going to play a little game called Helmet Shuffle. And if you look up at the video board, you can see we have a trophy and 3 helmets. We're going to cover the trophy, we're going to mix them up, and then I want you guys to tell me which helmet has a trophy. Sound like a plan, Hidalgo? You ready? All right, let's cover that trophy. Let's mix it up. It's time for Helmet Shuffle. All right, I'm hearing a bunch of different numbers. I see ones, I see twos. All right, Hidalgo, let's see if you all got it right. I see most of you say 1. Let's see if you got it right. It looks like you got it wrong because it's not under helmet number 1. It's not under helmet number 3. So for that small amount of you that got it right, it's helmet number 2. And now it's time to glue our eyes to the track because we still got more two-wheel skills coming your way.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the video board for your next competitor.
Hidalgo, es hora para el Toro Loco two-wheel skills.
Great balance right there with the nose popper for El Toro Loco for his first attempt.
A ver esos cuernos en el aire. Let's see those horns in the air for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Hidalgo scoring is now open for El Toro Loco. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Looking to make it happen right here. El Toro Loco, MJ Solorio out of Boise, Idaho, representing out here on the track, trying to make it happen here in the two-wheel skills challenge, looking for another victory as we go live on board with El Toro Loco, MJ Solorio. The score for El Toro Loco is third place, 9.057. Third place, 9.057 for El Toro Loco. Once again, you heard the revving. Didn't see those two front BKT tires going around when he tried to give it some gas and throttle there on that second hit. We're going to have to recover him and pull him out, bringing out the big JCB heavy equipment to make it happen here. JCB official partner here at Monster Jam. As we take a look at the two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard, as you see right there at the top, Monster Mutt Dalmatian holding it down. Blake Granger with a 9.659, your score to beat. All right, Monster Jam fans, it's time to get to know your Monster Jam superstars. So let's take a look at the video board and get to know all about them.
Subject in school was my shop class. The best subject, I was a big shop guy. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed shop class. My best subject in school was spelling, actually. My best subject in school was English. My best subject in school was honestly history and social studies. I really enjoyed that.
My best subject in school was art.
Worst subject in school would probably be math. My worst subject in school has got to be math.
My worst subject in school was math.
Worst subject in school was my math reading.
My worst subject in school was science.
My worst subject in school was chemistry.
My favorite karaoke song is It's Getting Hot in Here.
My favorite karaoke song is Brother Jukebox. Brother Jukebox.
My favorite karaoke song would be Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith. Sweet Emotion.
My favorite karaoke song is Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline.
That is a great video right there. So crazy, all of them. Math. Math is my favorite subject. I don't know about you. What's your favorite subject in school? Let me hear you out there. All right, what about your worst subject? Who's got the worst subject? What about your favorite holiday? Let me hear you, Hidalgo. Very nice, very nice. So much more coming up here in Monster Jam. Make some noise for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. They're definitely going to get that truck worked on and try to get it back out here for the competition. If you want to see El Toro Loco back out on the track, let me hear you, Paint Arena. Don't forget, Monster Jam fans, if you're looking for more excitement, head to monsterjam.com for the latest news, kids, activities, and exclusive merch. Visit monsterjam.com today. And you can find everything you need to keep the Monster Jam action going, from upcoming shows to in-depth truck and driver profiles and behind-the-scenes content. You can also get your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals 24 now. Go to monsterjam.com. And with one driver left to take to the track here in the two-wheel skills challenge, 9.659 is the score to beat Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Monster Jam fans around the world now have unprecedented access to watch and engage with their favorite sport on four wheels in real time. All Monster Jam events are now streaming live on YouTube every weekend with on-demand access 24/7. Subscribe and tune in every weekend on youtube.com/monsterjam. And now we get back into two-wheel skills action. It's Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Apex Predator, tearing up the competition with two claws, it's Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Hidalgo, you already know what to do. It is your time to shine. Lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com for Thunderoris.
Let them hear you roar, Hidalgo, right here. Two big hits. Look at this stopping into the moonwalk across the pod, going up the ramp on two wheels, and just walking it out, back, forth and forth. The score for Thunderoris is good enough for third place. It's a tight competition, 9.237. 9.237 for Thunderoris. And with a score of 9.659, your score to beat. And your winner, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Blake Granger with 8 points. Here in the two-wheel skills challenge, your winner. This is Blake Granger's domination continues. 16 wins currently here in 2025 on the Arena Championship Series East Tour for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, securing another victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge, giving him 2 wins in the competitions today. First 8 points in JCB Racing goes to Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The second 8 points goes to Monster Mutt Dalmatian here for the two-wheel skills challenge. 16 points on top of the leaderboard.
Congratulations, Blake Granger, again on that two-wheel skills win. You know, we're only one competition away from this being a sweep. Talk to me a little bit about it.
Man, I'm having so much fun here in Texas this weekend. You know, I'm right down the road in good old Louisiana, and I've grew up in Texas as having the most fun. Texas, one of the best states in the world. To come here and drive this Monster Jam truck for you guys, man, it's bittersweet, man. I'm having too much fun.
Well, we only got one competition left after the break here, and that is, of course, Monster Jam Freestyle. Tell me, do you come out here with a plan, or you just kind of throw it all down?
Man, I love to throw it down. I love to go crazy. I love to get wild. I love to flip that truck upside down. I want you guys having fun. That's all that matters to me. And anytime you get to come here in Texas, everything's bigger in Texas. And I promise you, I'm going to drive that truck as hard as I can. I want all you guys on your feet making noise. Let me hear you. Where my dog's at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going for your two-wheel skills winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger going back-to-back in competition wins here for today's event. And that means right now we are at halftime. It is now time for you to head on out to the concourse, pick up some Monster Jam merchandise, die-cast Spin Master trucks, hats, plush toys, and so much more. We got more from the superstars of freestyle motocross, halftime report with Northern Tool Pit Report, and also more Monster Jam. It's a halftime. Go out and enjoy it, Monster Jam fans. Well, welcome back to Monster Jam, and let's bring them out. Welcome in your superstars of freestyle motocross.
Hidalgo, are you ready to get loud? Because we are in for a treat. It is almost time for our FMX Best Trick competition, but here is how it's going to go down. The louder we are, the louder we get, the more we cheer for these guys, the higher they're going to fly from one side of the arena to the other. So they're going to get in some practice jumps here, but we're going to practice too. So I need everybody to start warming up those vocal cords. Let's make some noise for the riders of freestyle motocross. Coming up first, we got Brendan Reardon. Next to the line is AJ Rosebrill. Two-time winner just this weekend alone, it's Cameron Sepulveda. With one win under his belt already this weekend, Josh Hedford. Hidalgo, they're just getting warmed up before we get into this competition. If you have a flag or a light up wand or your hands, put them in the air so they can see you. Okay, these guys are getting in one more practice before we get this competition started. Hidalgo, are you ready to get into FMX? Because it is time for the FMX Best Trick competition. Each of these guys is going to have one attempt to throw down their best high-flying trick while going from one side of the arena to the other. But this is where you come in. Remember, you are the official judges here at Monster Jam. So that means when a rider lands on the ramp, you're going to judgeszone.com to lock in your score for what you think is the best trick. But remember, there can only be one winner. So gentlemen, are you ready? Hidalgo, are you ready? It is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition.
And first to take to the track, representing Worcester, Massachusetts, is Brendan Reardon in a 228 jersey.
Brendan Reardon is no stranger to FMX with over 3 years experience. Prior to that, he has 20 years experience of off-road racing. He's looking to get a win here in Hidalgo. Let's make some noise! Brendan Reardon with a cliffhanger. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Let us know what you think of that trick.
Flying high through the air here, taking a look at the replay, getting up, look at the back flip, taking the one leg off, making it happen right there. Here in the glued to the action replay. And we're going to rate right now for the scores coming in for Brendan Reardon. The score is good enough for first place is an 8.307, 8.307. Brendan Reardon with the cliffhanger. Up next, representing the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, riding his 78 bike is AJ Rosebrill.
Coming all the way from the Windy City, AJ Rosebrill is looking to get a win. You know, he has a lot of experience with FMX all over the United States, but also all the way in China where he has jumped over the seas. Let's make some noise. AJ Rosebrill, keep it going and get loud. Keep it going for AJ Rosebrill. Lock in those scores and let us know what you think of that trick. Was it the best trick we've seen? Let us know.
AJ Rosebrill laying it down right here in the FMX Best Trick Competition. And the score for AJ Rosebrill is 7.881, 7.881. Your score to beat still 8.307. Up next, representing South Florida, the Sunshine State. Make some noise for Cameron Sepulveda on the number 3 bike.
Cameron Sepulveda has already won the FMX Best Trick Competition twice this weekend. He's looking to take another win here today at the Pain Arena. Hidalgo, he is not a newcomer to FMX. He's been doing this for a few years, riding that blue dirt bike. Make some noise and let him hear you! Scoring is open for Cameron Sepulveda. Make sure to lock in your scores. Let us know what you think of that trick at judgeszone.com.
Combo trick, super flip right there, back flip Superman, making it happen, laying it all the way out, getting those feet pointed straight out off the bike. As we take a look at the run here on the replay, I think this is him. Yes, it is the number 3 bike right there. The score to beat right now is an 8.307. The score for Cameron Sepulveda is 9.173. We have a new leader here in the Best Trick Competition. Cameron Sepulveda, first place, 9.173. One rider left to take to the track. Representing Asheville, North Carolina is Josh Hedford.
Josh Hedford has almost 20 years experience in FMX. When he's not on that bike, he's hitting hot yoga 3 times a week. That was a rock solid from Josh Hedford. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com. He believes he can fly, and my, he did.
Flying through the air here for the last of the best tricks. Josh Hedford laying down the best trick right now. The score to beat is a 9.173. The score for Josh Hedford is... We have a new leader and your winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition. First place, Josh Hedford with a 9.669.
Hidalgo, do you want to see more FMX? You are in luck because it is time for the grand finale. These guys are flying from one side of the arena to the other in one continuous train. What that means is they're going to go trick after trick after trick without stopping. But remember, the louder we are, the higher they fly. So everybody, let's make some noise! Keep that energy up, Hidalgo! Whip! 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 That was the whip train! All 4 riders whipped those dirt bikes. You know, let's see what other tricks we can get them to do. Hidalgo, keep that noise up! Here they come. Let them hear ya! You know, I don't know about all of you, but I think I need to see one more train before these guys go home. And I bet you if we're loud enough, we can get all 4 of them to do a flip. Hidalgo, give it up for your riders of freestyle motocross. Keep it going as we send these guys to lunch. Here they come. Give it up one more time for Brendan Reardon, AJ Rosebrill, Cameron Sepulveda, and Josh Hedford.
Hidalgo, give it up one more time for your superstars of freestyle motocross. Gentlemen, take a bow.
Let's get our winner up here, Josh Hedford. So Josh Hedford won yesterday afternoon. He takes this afternoon. You know, Cameron Sepulveda also has 2 wins. We got one more event here in Hidalgo, so it will be the tiebreaker here this weekend. Josh, talk to us about that trick you did that got you the win.
Oh, that was the rock solid. That one you just kind of completely let go and float with the bike and you feel like a bird, so it's pretty fun.
Yes, well, you flew there and it was something to see. You know, talk to me a little bit about how you learn all of these tricks. How do you get confident to be able to do it here during the competition?
Oh, that one I learned in high school, like 20 years ago. I don't know, I was just outside on an old RM125, just jumping like huge jumps and decided to start throwing big tricks on that, and then I graduated high school and started doing this for a living, so it's pretty cool.
Well, speaking of doing this for a living, you know, you never know who might be out there who wants to you know, do what you do. Wake up every day, ride, and do FMX. Talk to me about what would be some of your best advice to give somebody.
Well, you know, do what you, follow your dreams, and of course, you know, wear your safety gear. That's the most important thing. You want to stay as safe as possible if you're trying anything like what we're doing, and start really small and graduate up to higher levels as you go, and when you feel confident and you kind of have a good idea of what you're doing. And get good grades in school, listen to your mom and dad, and keep it all good.
Keep it all good. Well, you know what? We're going to give it up. Let's make some noise for Josh Hedford, your FMX Best Trick winner.
Reached the pinnacle of the afternoon! Monster Jam Freestyle! Kicking things off in freestyle is Mark Hall, Raminator. Hidalgo, I think you guys are pros by now. It's time to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Mark Hall in Raminator.
Getting those scores in right now for Mark Hall in Raminator. Taking a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay. Getting up over the pod, making it happen. The score for Raminator is 7.026. 7.026. Good enough for first place for Raminator. She's looking to take a bite out of the competition. Make some noise for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
Reaching the waters of Texas, it's Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Hidalgo, you have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Use the code HID.
Megalodon coming out blazing hot out here on the track. As we take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay. Let her hear it for you, Michaela Telechka and Megalodon with the popper right there. Great balance. Right now, the score to beat is a 7.026. The score from Megalodon is... It's an 8.571. 8.571. First place for Megalodon. The biggest Monster Jam event of the year is coming in Salt Lake City for the first time ever in 2025. Don't miss the chance to see the most Monster Jam trucks in one place. Bring the whole family and start the July 4th holiday weekend with all-out racing, pulse-pounding stunts, big air, and unbelievable wow moments as the world's best drivers compete for a world championship. Get up close to fan-favorite trucks like Gravedigger, Megalodon, and Sparkle Smash at the biggest pit party of the year. Tickets go on sale right now at MonsterJam.com. So make sure you go to MonsterJam.com. Get your tickets now. Monster Jam World Finals, big time family fun. Brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission. Payne Arena. Let's give a big round of applause to our JCB Dirt crew fixing the track, putting it back together, making sure it's in pristine condition to come out here for these competitions and our Monster Jam drivers. Once again, let's give it up. Make some noise for your JCB Dirt crew.
So we're going to play a game that's a little more challenging. And I have my new friend here. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel. And I see you're sporting El Toro Loco. So Daniel, we're going to play a bit of a difficult game called head to head. How it works is you're going to have 15 seconds to name as many animals as you can, and you're going up against one of our drivers. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Let's put the timer on the video board. Let's see it. And then as soon as we see it, I want you to name as many animals as you can. All righty. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Cat, rat, dog, capybara, fox, shark, wolf, giraffe, rhino, elephant.
Time. You got 10. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see what driver you're going up against next. Ooh, you actually tied, which is not bad. So because you tied, you're still a winner in my book. And to match your shirt, I'm going to give you a Toro Loco plushie. Now, I hope you're ready because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Representing Chicago, let's hear it for Kurt Kramer and Ram Munition. 12 seconds remaining on the clock. We're going to see if he can refire. Looks like it's not 12 seconds out.
And it looks like scoring is now open for Kurt Kramer in Rammunition. Hidalgo, it's time to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock in your scores for Kurt Kramer in Rammunition. You have 20 seconds.
60 seconds of freestyle coming out here. Rammunition coming out here, making it work in the Dodge Blue Ram, trying to get some points up on the board. The score for Rammunition is 5.502, 5.502. Third place for Rammunition. Your score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle Competition, 8.571. They did it. She's back. Make some noise for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Let her hear you, Hidalgo, Texas. Make some noise. She's lining it up. Make some noise if you want to see a backflip. Get loud.
With one foot in the gas and one in the grave, it's Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Hidalgo, if you'd like to help the blonde Undertaker, it's time to lock your scores for her now at judgeszone.com.
Going big or going home is the only way Gravedigger knows it. Going for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Couldn't quite get enough power. Get those back BKT tires off the 8-pack and propel the Gravedigger to complete the backflip. The score to beat right now is an 8.571. The score for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger is... First place, we have a new leader, 9.075 for Gravedigger. All right, Monster Jam fans, while we get Gravedigger flipped over and taken off the track right now, I want you guys to take a look. You guys heard all of our picks to see who will win, but we want to see who the Monster Jam superstars think is going to win the entire series championship. Let's check out the video board.
Arena Series East champion. I'd like to say it's going to be me, but I got to go with my good buddy, Tony Oaks of Thunder Roars.
Kristen Anderson, I think she's due.
Myself for Tony Oaks.
I'd like to pick myself or my teammate there. It's going to be none other than Tony Oaks of Thunder Roars.
Taking a look right now at the Monster Jam Arena Series East point standings. After 29 events completed, we're here in our 8th week. As you can see, all the points have been racking up. Checking him out right now, Ramunition with 242 points, Raminator with 323. It's Megalodon, Mikhail Teleshka, 365 points, breaking the 500-point barrier. Just Get Her Done 2, Gravedigger, El Toro Loco in third, 99 points behind first place. It's Thunder Roars, Tony Oates in second place, but only by 1 point over MJ Solario. Then it's 685 points. The Monster Mutt Dalmatian domination happening with Blake Granger looking to secure his spot. And all the winners of these series, each event series, moves on to the Monster Jam World Finals 24 going down July 4th weekend in Salt Lake City, Utah. She went for it. Show your love for the queen of the black and green wrecking machine. Gravedigger back up on the 4 BKT tires. That's how we like it. Would you like a career in Monster Jam or live events? Visit feldentertainment.com/careers to apply today. Don't forget to follow Monster Jam on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X at Monster Jam to keep the insane Monster Jam action going all year long. Catch exclusive content, get the latest event updates, and connect with your favorite riders and trucks. So grab your phones and post them with the hashtag Monster Jam for a chance to be featured on the video board. There she goes. Give her a wave. Show her your love with all your Gravedigger hats and plushies. If you got a Gravedigger bubble blower, snow cone cup, skull and crossbones, there she is. Still so much more Monster Jam freestyle action coming up. We are 4 down with 4 to go. Gravedigger currently in the lead with your score to beat of a 9.075. Let's bring him out. He's already won 2 overall event championships this weekend. Make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars.
with some flair and style, it's Tony Oaks Thunderoris. Hidalgo, if you liked that amazing run by our Apex Predator, you have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in now.
What was that? Hidalgo, Texas, make some noise. What a great save right there. He's already probably got one nomination for Save of the Year. This could be number 2 here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Look at it up on the board. It's off, and he's walking it out like a zombie. The Thunderoris making it happen. The score to beat right now, 9.075. The score for Thunderoris is 9.851. Almost perfect there for Thunderoris, first place in Monster Jam Freestyle. I don't know about you, Monster Jam fans, but that definitely made me say, wow! Score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle, 9.851 with 3 drivers left to take to the track. We got our USHRA officials coming out right now to see if we're going to be able to get Thunderoris refired. He's actually going to be broken. They're going to cart him off. But he finished in style and had a great run out here in Monster Jam Freestyle as we come and get him hooked and taken off. There he is, Tony Oaks, waving to you guys. Give him a wave back. Show him some love for that amazing freestyle run here in the Payne Arena. Tony Oaks and Thunderoris is currently the leader of Monster Jam Freestyle competition victories with 9. This could be his 10th here in Hidalgo, Texas.
Hidalgo, it's time to play another awesome little game. This one's called Name That Truck. So we're going to take a look up at the video board, and you're going to see a dirt track and a Monster Jam truck. It's going to start doing donuts, and I want you to guess what that truck is. Take a look at the video board because it's time for Name That Truck. I can't really make it out quite yet. Oh, I see some teeth. Actually, it's on the track now. And I think it's getting ready to kick off for freestyle. Hidalgo, I want to hear you. Name that truck. What is it, Hidalgo? That's right. Time to start barking, because it's Blake Granger, Monster, my Dalmatian. judgeszone.com. Hidalgo, you know what to do. You have 20 seconds. Lock those scores in now.
Taking a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. We see the pie clearing jump right there. Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Ears flapping, tongue lapping, tail wagging. The polka dotted puppy coming through off the log stack with a nice pie jump right there. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is good enough for third place, 8.953. 8.953. Here, third place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's hear it for your 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year, Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too.
Let's give it up for Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Hidalgo, you have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in now.
Just get her done too. Looking out here to just get it done. Taking a look. Look at the high beams flashing. And look at that little twist right there. The Toluchka twist. He's working on the trick right there. I know it. Hopefully he'll get it named after him. If it is, we like to call it the Toluchka twist. I like that. Let's make it happen right here. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is good enough for sixth place is a 6.588. 6.588. He's back. Let's get the bullhorns in the air. They got him fixed. He's ready to fly. MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco.
time tonight's scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. If you'd like to help the Raging Bull avoid the Matadors, lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Show your love for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco, here in Hidalgo, Texas. Making it happen. The score for El Toro Loco is 9.090, 9.090. Good enough for second place, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Tony Oaks and Thunder Roris. Tony Oaks, Thunder Roris, winning Monster Jam Freestyle, but was it enough to take the overall BKT event championship? Let's see the points earned here. JCB Racing, they won first place, taking 8 points. Two-wheel skills challenge, 8 points. Freestyle competition, they won 5 points with an overall event total of 21 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Picking up his 15th BKT overall event championship, holding that trophy for the 15th time this season.
Congratulations, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking another overall event win here in Hidalgo. You know, we talked a little yesterday, some ups and downs with that Monster Mutt Dalmatian truck, but it really paid off in the end there. Talk to me about it.
Most definitely. You know, we've been trying to get all the bugs out. We just got it back from the shop in Florida, and sometimes you got to work out a little bit of the kinks. But you know what? As I said earlier, we got the best UNO technicians in the world right here at Monster Jam, busting their butts. If you guys would have seen El Toro Loco about 30 minutes ago, there wasn't a tire on that truck, there wasn't an axle in that truck. So let's make some noise for all the technicians out back. I want them to hear you.
Well, we got one more event here today in Hidalgo. You know, you have 2 wins under your belt. Tony has the other 2. It's a tiebreaker here. What can we expect?
Man, you just said it best. If there's one thing that fires us up, it's a 5-event weekend, and we're both tied for overall event championships. So I can promise you guys one thing. MonsterJam.com. Get those tickets for that last event tonight, because I promise you, Thunder Roris and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is about to drive those 2 Monster Jam trucks straight into the ground for you Monster Jam fans right here in good old Hidalgo, Texas. Let me hear you guys get loud. I know I had fun. I hope you did too. And my last question for you, where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going for your BKT overall event champion, Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. But you know, we can't go anywhere without talking to Tony Oaks, Thunder Roris with that incredible freestyle run. Talk to us about just this incredible weekend here in Hidalgo.
Yeah, I got caught off guard, you know, with the amount of moisture that was on the track. We tried to keep the dust down, added some water right before the freestyle event there. And the first turn down here kind of surprised me. So I knew I had to make a more technical run rather than being fast on the ground. Came out here, did that awesome combo. Maybe the best combo of the year in freestyle. I don't know, but we'll see about that. Texas, you guys are so great to us. Every time we come here, like Blake said, we got one more event tonight. If you're not busy and you love what you saw, come on back and see the tiebreaker. Guys, let me hear you roar!
Thanks, Tiana, down there with the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle and the winner of the BKT overall event champion, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking another victory here on the Arena Championship Series East. And he's one step closer to the Monster Jam World Finals 24 going down in Salt Lake City, Utah. Listen, Karina, what has been one of the highlights for you today?
Honestly, it has to be Tony Oaks, Thunder Roris with that incredibly mind-blowing save. It was literally a flip that we did not see coming. It was an addition to the Morgan & Morgan backflip for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Ese maremoto que hizo Tony Oaks fue increíble, inesperado, and literally just like how Monster Jam is, totally unscripted.
And definitely, I said, wow. I was up here going nuts, seeing it just walk and wobble back and forth and then land right back on all four BKT tires. What an amazing event. We had a good time. We hope you had a good time here at Monster Jam. Thank you for joining us. This is your last chance to head on out to the concourse and grab all your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, t-shirts, hats, flags, plushie toys, die-cast Spin Master trucks, and so much more. And don't forget to grab that digger disc. It's the only place you can grab it. It's right here at a live Monster Jam event. And don't forget to go to MonsterJam.com for tickets, player profiles, results to all of our events, and get your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals 24, July 4th weekend. For Tiana Cohen and Karina Encarnacion, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.